Welcome back, guys, to Golden Sun, the lost stage where after obtaining the power of the Toe Mega Ferricon and then completely going, pure classes, brilliant, with tons of gins, brilliant. We moved onwards to get ourselves a treasure chest at Ayers Rock and then all the way forward to a ship of Piers's. With a black orb in hand, we look to power it and set sail on the open waves. So let's keep moving forward in this jelly-filled place. Aqua Jelly's giving us all the passages we want to, as Mr. Guy escapes underneath me, and it seems if I were to jump on this, would it indeed switch down so I can keep chasing him, can I? That's kind of cool. Alright, so we need to go down and attack you, but I was wondering if the platform would actually squish you, because we need to use you to get up on high. So it seems like any of the Aqua Jellies we have defeated in the past stay defeated, which is not bad. Alright then, Sileach takes out that one as we get 96 more experience points. And keep that platform well lifted up. Apart from that though, however, did we get all our revealy things? I think we did, so we're all good. Apart from that, no reaction, it doesn't seem to be running. Okay. The switch there is interesting, I've got to say. But for now, we continue onwards to find even more Squidmens. And of course, this place is the one we want to get the reveal on. Right, we got an oil drop, which we've got a few of them currently, but how do we continue onwards from here is what we're wondering. Right. Obviously, we can just jump and take on an Aqua Hydra. Okay, I was expecting to start puzzling through again, but instead, a massive beastie has appeared by the combination of Aqua Jellies galore. So let's get, well, to be honest, nuking the guy. We've got strong spells to use after all, so it's time to use them indeed. Storm Ray, Tornado, I don't know. Blast him down, and to be honest, Piers, standard attacks are probably best for you. 97 damage with the Tornado, Fume comes out for 77 damage, 71 damage with straight attack there, and Ragnarok comes forward for 149. Raging Flood comes out, hits across the party for a fair bit of damage. Weakness Strike on Sheba, in fact. In fact, two of them could probably take Sheba down if it did any more damage, so maybe we don't want to use any Jinn at the moment. Reason for that being, just wanted to stay safe and keep everyone's classes as high as possible. Storm Ray can come through there, and you really don't have anything to use apart from, you've got tons of Jinn though. Maybe strike a foe to attack the defense, maybe try to work towards a summon, but that means dropping people's classes. And especially when we've got stuff like Healing Aura there, we kind of like their classes being as high up as they are. This is where we need the Howls to start going. Right, Drench is being cast to do a fair bit of damage across the party again, though I think we can go with a full attack turn this time. Sarcophagus comes down. Jenna attacks for 75, 103 and 71. Raging Flood comes out, which means of course Jenna needs to heal once more with the Healing Aura. Sheba's HP is getting on the low side. But to be honest, we have this. It depends how much HP the boss has at this point in time, though, as well, and when we want to try and employ a Fiery to Jinn to finish it. To be honest, I think I'd rather just defeat him naturally at this point. Slaver. Alright, no effect on anyone whatsoever. It's kind of the best way to do things, isn't it? Alright, so if I use this Jinn here, I will lose the power of my Healing Aura, which is really sucky at this point in time. I kind of want that quite a bit. We'll go with a Beam here, or Flare Storm, whatever we chose. Fire spells galore, 119 damage. Power Drive comes through, 144, but this guy's got a ton of HP, as well as those Raging Floods. They keep knocking down Sheba's HP. Another Ragnarok. Healing Aura, attack. Bring down the Sarcophagus, madame. Well, either way, everyone's HP should be near to topped up. And we're still dealing the damage that we need. Another 150 with that Ragnarok. Slava comes out. No effect, but some defense did drop on other party members of ours, which is not that great. Right, another Flare Storm will be great for me. Apart from that, something like boosting impact or boosting resistance wouldn't be too bad, but we can only boost resistance to one person. If I'm going to do it, it should be to you. Now let's go full out attack. Attack, everyone. Sarcophagus Howl. Flare Storm for 120 damage. Ragnarok will come in for 150. Oh, 149. You had to just sell me short. 71, he's still alive. Right then, the Raging Flood comes in, does a little less damage than it did before. Defense returns to normal. Of course, we're going to have to go on another healing turn here. But only for one character, of course. Nicely done, Jenna, topping everyone up. Now this guy lasts. Raging Flood again across the party? Can you stop doing that, sir? It's getting annoying at this point in time. Again, the same attack combination will come out. There's no real point in me doing anything extra. I could try to do a Water Gin here to, like, reduce defense or something like that. Or blind him. It doesn't seem like he's using physical attacks. Let's strike to remove the defense here. Alright, Healing Aura comes across, nicely topped up. Ragnarok comes down. And we finally finish off our foe. That reminded me of the arena a little bit. Back in Golden Sun where we were pouring Ragnaroks from the sky. Of course, that was one-on-one, mind you. As we felled the Aqua Hydra, gained 963 experience points, 1,612 coins, and a vial. Which now has flooded the treasure... Oi, oi! I want that! Why is the treasure chest green? Let me in there. No, you don't understand. I want that treasure chest. What's gone on here? And isn't that the place where I knocked the barrel down in case I wanted a shortcut? Right, now I'm confused. Now I'm confused indeed. How do I get that treasure chest? I hope I haven't missed it by flooding everything out. Well, in the meantime, we can move forward. That side was blocked off if we came that way, which sucks. Hey, I want this treasure chest. Mr. Flooded Place. Maybe I can freeze it all, I don't know. But it seems to me that we need to use a different watery ability here. So let us douse this down. Fill it up with water and make it match the other side. And then keep on keeping on. Are we finally where we need to be? Well, why are there caves underneath this ship here? Is this part of the ship? This is getting confusing, but I think we've reached our destination. How did all these monsters get on board? I could swear I locked the door when I left. It doesn't matter. Once we get this ship moving, I'm sure they'll all jump ship. Okay, now, I must set the black orb in this pedestal. And we're straight out to sea. Take the tiller, Felix! If you hope to reach Lemuria, you'll have to learn a few things about handling a ship. I think we ought to sail the Eastern Sea until you get the hang of it. Hayden, shouldn't we be heading straight for Lemuria? Well, I suppose if we have to learn to sail, it's better to do it sooner than later. Then I want to go to Lalivero and Tolby. Oh, and Vale. Can we go to Vale? I'd love to see your hometown, Jenna. Shall we? Let's do it. To Vale we go. Okay then, let's go. I don't think that's a good idea. Come now, why not? Think about the roads we have travelled to get where we were. I can't. I was never any good at geography. Then allow me to explain. The coastline of Angara, the continent in which Vale lies, is surrounded by rocky cliffs. Oh, you don't think Pierce's boat could land there? And as for Gondowan, I would guess the people from Lalivero are looking for us. He's right. Saturos and Minardi went a little wild in Lalivero, and you were all with them. Oh, but Sheba can explain the situation for us. Ferran and the Laliverans would understand, I'm sure. And then they'd make me stay in Lalivero. Would you just leave me there, Felix? Oh yeah, maybe that wouldn't be such a good idea after all. Then it's decided. What's decided? The sea is vast. We can go wherever we please. So let's explore a bit, Felix. That's a great idea. We've already met werewolves and discovered new synergy. I'm sure there's even more out there waiting for us to find it. Wow, this is going to be great. The seas can be quite dangerous. Won't be my fault if something happens, Graydon. To the open sea, Felix! Okay then, it seems I just get to search around. Do I get to... I gazed into a pond and found something. It's just the sunlight reflecting off a school of fish. Okay, I was wondering if I could get back in the ship here. But it seems the buttons of the shadows of a large fish pass by. I don't seem to be able to get back into this here. Which is a shame. I kind of wanted to just see if I could get that treasure chest. But where am I going? Well, let's set to where I... Well, that looks an interesting location to go to. But let's set to where I said before. And that looks interesting as well. Let's go back to the Shrine of the Sea God and Daila area. And see if we can use Puddle Man to puddle explore. I don't think I can make it up the river though, mind you. But I guess anywhere I hit sand, I should be able to jump off. And then if I jump in, can I just get in the boat? Doesn't seem it. So have I missed that treasure chest fully? Have I flooded the place in stupid fashion? Well, considering that's a dungeon, the first place I'm going to head for is Daila. Now, wild wolves aren't going to exactly survive this, are they? 7 experience. Hooray! Well, in the meantime, we're going back here. Alright then, Daila people, we've got ourselves Puddle Man with us. Has anything been going on lately? Those 2 losers are back home now eating their snacks. I'm glad they are, but stop calling them losers. Be kind, because... Well, if you got to say one thing, the water drained out here as well. Well, if it did, then that means Puddle Man can really puddle around. Right then. Apart from that, is there anything to reveal here? I guess we only need these 2 to jump over. I was wondering if I could do something here, considering. And when we earmarked this place early anyway, so that works for me. It was obvious that was a collectible of some kind after all. And so what have we got? We got the Sea God's Tear. Right then. Is that it? No, that's the Tear Stone, Water Essence Crystal. Sea God's Tear is over here. A jewel from the Sea God's Eye. But what exactly is it? There is nothing left for you in Daila. Please be careful on your journey to Madra. Okay then, sir. Well, we just took that Sea God's Tear, which earlier on I'm pretty sure was said something along the lines of, I hope no one takes it, the Sea God will be angry, yada yada. Oh, I'm fine. Well, maybe I should check the inn first of all and hang out just a second to heal. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but it seems we've got people dancing as well. A little bit happier now. Dancing away. No care in the world. Alright then, madame. You weren't watching, were you? Yes, I was. I was just practicing for the show we're putting on tonight. Why can't I watch the show? Oh, I was just practicing. Part of our dinner show for guests. You know, because we don't actually have any good food for dinner. Okay, so you dance instead to kind of make up for it? Fair dues. Well, we got the collectible I came back here for. I was going to see if I could get it, and it was very much easy to get. And if it is the Sea God's Tear, it's probably to be used in here. Alright, it seems the water hasn't drained out this way, though. Now, it's time to remember exactly what we were doing here, to be honest. As well as everything else. First of all, there's the weird puzzle we saw this way. We were wondering if we had a douse or something like that we could douse the flame here, maybe? Well, frost isn't the right answer, for starters. Reveal doesn't reveal anything, so what we're going to try to do is douse this torch and see if that does anything. Nope. And the kids moved. I can't press move from here, if I'm right in saying. To be honest, when you cast reveal and it's shining, it often means it can be interacted with. But maybe I'm just trying it wrong. Oh well. We'll find out if there's anything else going on by actually getting in there. Because I remember when we got ourselves a djinn, there were definitely Puddle Man puddles to deal with. So time to travel on back. To be honest, I may as well cast a void as well, considering the fact that the monsters aren't exactly going to give us the most experience in the land, are they? We just want to get back to where we were. And where exactly was that again? Right, we can come to here, which means, of course, was there not spot with obvious reveal connotations? There was indeed, but we cannot get further from here. which is a shame, of course. There's definitely stuff to do here, then. We just need to make it round to the right area. And so the travelling continues. Right, we need to move that to the right spot. And we just need to continue along travelling and fall! In the biggest crash possible. Did someone fix that since we were last there? I do not know. Right then, all the way round we go. Where we stop, enemies actually appeared! Why are you doing that? That's silly. Don't attack me. Your doom is assured. Whole 14 experience and 14 coins. But we got ourselves an herb, so that's at least a little bit more money if you think about just selling it as an item. Alright then, which way was I going again? It's a long time since we've been here after all. So earlier on in the game after all. Never herb got there. Alright, so we can head down or we can head up. Which way was it to... Because this was the gin chase that we ended up putting on. But we wanted to come down and straight under, didn't we? And that got us to the gin pillar with the fiery bit that we used to block him off. And we're finally up to Puddle Man's secret puddles. Right, I think we need to do this puddle as well here. So now that we've got the ship, we haven't started to explore the open waves just yet, but we have now backtracked to the puzzles we could not previously do. Which is always going to find us some nice rewards, hopefully some more gin. This allows us to give us the one space to use one, eh? Right, we're obviously not going that way. No reveal says no. We're supposed to join from a different point. With that like kind of statue just a little bit lower, it looks kind of like lion-esque, to be honest. Right, so we can get over to here, but I'm not sure that's really getting us anywhere. Okay, it is getting us somewhere indeed, and if we push this down, we can keep on moving. On the coastline here, it seems. Overlooking the sea of the Shrine of the Sea God. Right then, angleworms, are you stronger monsters? No, you are not, even though you were deeper into a place that we couldn't reach. Even if we tried earlier on. You have not got stronger monsters within. Right, a lash over there can create a shortcut back by the look of it. In the meantime, we're going to have a ton of random enemies appear and get easily defeated in 2 seconds time. We may as well take the coins and experience, the tiny little piddly experience. Man, this place seems to have a high encounter rate. Right, so lots of beams to cross, but that one looks like it's falling on down. There's a treasure chest over this way. Another lash point. So to be honest, it looks like we want to actually go here and fall. Can I go left or right? It doesn't seem I can, so I'm entirely taken by the waves. Okay, that allows me to lash back up and over if I need to. That means I've missed the treasure chest as well, this rate, doesn't it? Let's go down here and see a second. Does that bring me back to the same place? No. Completely different location, but I think this is the other side for where we want to use reveal, so that's not too bad. So we're not missing things like we missed that treasure chest. Right, the statue looks a lot like the one in Daila's Sanctum. Does it now? Let me move something over there then. The Sea God's Tear will be used as we now flood the place. Maybe not that clever of me then. And we're going on up. Can I go back down again? Well, it seems I've still got the Sea God's Tear, so I imagine we may be able to. Well, where is this taking me to? But to a magic, mysteriously even bigger dungeon? Right, this time, no new enemies still appeared. Right, Sarcophagus howls. Psyleech takes out that one. And we just climb on, climb and climb. Bringing ourselves out to the sunlight and finding ourselves something smokily interesting. What is this? Felix checked on the ground. Felix gave the right prong to Piers. Well, that's good and all, but I need an explanation as to what I actually just collected. Okay then, we got ourselves a right prong, the right tine of a trident. That's good and all, but... Who? What? What do we do? Well, I guess all we can do is head back to the treasure chest, but that looks like the destination point of this dungeon, so now we have confusion. Did we miss a treasure chest on the boat? Are we missing treasure chests in here by flooding the place? Find out next episode on Golden Sun and Lost Age, as it seems we've done something, but we just don't know what. Bye-bye.